Hello and welcome to our Supreme Court case video where we will be covering the court case of Roe v. Wade, presented by me, Donna, Sharon, Daisy, Saul, and Jonathan. So Roe v. Wade, we all know about it due to what happened June of last year, but I will be giving you background information. So what happened back in 1970? Well, there was a woman by the name Jane Roe, which was actually a pseudonym for the unmarried pregnant woman involved in the case. Where she filed a class action suit in the U.S. District Court of Dallas, Texas, against Henry Wade, the district attorney of the Dallas County. Now, why did she file this case? Well, she wished to terminate her pregnancy by abortion under safe clinical conditions, which could be performed by a safe, licensed, and competent physician. And she complained about this because it was considered a felony to obtain an abortion unless the mother's life was threatened by the pregnancy, but she was unable to do so, and she complained how she wasn't able to afford traveling to another state. But even if she was able to afford it, the conditions over there were still pretty unsafe. So she was like, bro, we need to change this. So this led to a 3-judge district court holding that her right to privacy is found in the 9th Amendment and 14th Amendment, but they won't give any order to the state to stop doing that. And yeah, she was like, a woman's right to privacy is not as important to an unborn child's right to life. The position of Party B, Jane Roe, was a complainant who sought declaratory judgment that the Texas law was unconstitutional.
Party A, Henry Wade, the lawyer of Sarah Weddington during the Roe versus Wade case, was helping to oppose abortion laws in Texas. The Supreme Court ruled that abortion laws in Texas were unconstitutional based off of their decision, or basing their decisions around the 14th and 9th Amendment, saying that it violates the rights of privacy and the state cannot deny the people the rights to their rights.
So how are states trying to stop abortions from taking place? Lubbock County, near the border with New Mexico, became the largest county to ban the transport of pregnant women through the county with the intention to have an abortion. This is in relation to our case by displaying the restrictions that some countries have gone through to block any woman from having an abortion.
People in Texas, along with those without abortion rights in their state, are struggling to get abortions, like having to go out their way to a different state where it is legal to get an abortion. It is and was difficult to get an abortion, especially performed by a competent licensed physician. There have been several declarations about legalizing abortions, but they tend to get rejected or get the request denied. In 1970, Jane Roe shared her story about how difficult it was for her and her experience trying to get a safe, legal abortion. According to Jane Roe, a 3-judge district held that the fundamental right of a single woman and married persons to choose whether to have children is protected by the 9th Amendment and the 14th Amendment, and that the Texas abortion law was void on its face because it was unconstitutional, vague, and consisted overboard and fragments of plaintiffs' 9th Amendment rights. However, that court declined the issue requested injunction. Roe then appealed the district court's judgment denying the injunction directly to the U.S. Supreme Court. Abortion rights should be legalized in all states, even worldwide. It's something that people should have to access to, even if they don't need it. Having an abortion right is a choice. It's just another way to play it safe, and it does no harm to the mother when done correctly.
An event that occurred recently that correlates to our case would be the Miss A case. Her name is not Miss A. It's just because she's a 36-year-old female that did not want to be identified other than by her first initial, which is A. But Miss A, she already been through one. She says that she's already been through an abortion, and she was really not expecting what's going on with her at the moment. Because for her first abortion, it was just a 1-2 type of thing. She was in and out of the clinic within an hour. So in other words, I could have been erased within an hour. We're not getting into that. Pause. Wait a minute. This event correlates to our case because it proves that our case made it more difficult for women that are in need of abortions. They made it more difficult for them to get the resources they need in order to reach the goal of abortion. This event that I'm speaking of is the event of Miss A. She is a 36-year-old female that lives in Indiana. She had an abortion already, like I said, and she was not expecting any of the new things that she was experiencing, such as the abortion pills. So she bought abortion pills online, and they're ineffective. A few weeks later, after she figured out that they're ineffective, her state goes, "We don't support abortions." So she flies to Chicago and figures out from a clinic while doing an ultrasound, figures out that her placenta is growing abnormally, increasing her chances of bleeding internally and risking her life. Which circles back to my cause of why this correlates to our